Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute. Busy weekend, packed weekend. I just got round to watching Mommy Club Sugar and Spice season 1 episode 9. Yeah, we're already on episode 9. And yes guys, I have an updated look. With age comes issues like vision, so I am now a four-eyed girly. Anyways, that's besides the point. I hope you guys are having a great start to the week. It is Monday when I'm recording this, so I'll just get into the episode. I like to rate the episode before I get into the nitty-gritty. I'll say this: I like the producers give us a bit of a zhuzh by doing a crossover with Durban. And the episode was about 45 minutes long, 46 minutes to be exact. I mean, it's one of the shorter episodes. I've been pleading and begging for shorter episodes. Maybe they're listening to me, I guess. Yeah, so I guess I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It was okay. I mean, it was okay. Let's get into the episode. So yoga at the pier, Kim is hosting, her friend is the yoga instructor. I mean, it was a cute event. I like the location, very scenic. I mean, by the ocean. How awesome, right? All the ladies stand up except Christina. Christina actually wasn't featured anywhere in this episode. Maybe production just let her know that she needed a break, because it just felt like every scene she's showing up to, it's like she's being forced to be there. And Abigail did give some tea on that. She kind of broke the fourth wall and kind of told, the ladies the tea that Christina did whisper to her at the last at the cafe launch, Kim's cafe launch, that she didn't want to be there. It's just that she felt like she was forced to be there. And I feel like it plays back to the whole contractual issue of it all. Like, she has to be there contractually, right? Anyways, yeah, all the ladies are there. Every time I turn around, there's a new lady at this scene. Kim's friend, she's called gosh, I wrote her name, Kiara. Yes, anyways, yeah, I guess they're bringing in friends, a few friends here and there to bounce off, conversations. But yeah, every time I turn around on this show, there's a new lady popping up. Yeah, also the Natasha and Aliani beef, I just don't understand it. The twins also feel some type of way about Naliani. First of all, one of them commented about how she showed up late and looking like everyone should be paying attention to her. Okay. Whatever. Seems like there's a bit of beef there brewing, but nevertheless, the ladies got on with their class. A couple of the ladies were struggling. Asharia and Davina were struggling with the yoga a bit from Natasha, and Aliani was throwing shit at that. Anyways, that was pretty much that scene. Yeah, then we see Kim. She met up with the twins, and I got to learn that these guys have history. And I mean, it was kind of interesting that they were talking about Christina in this scene, and how Christina is latching onto someone if they have a person in common, like Naliani. Kim and Christina share makeup artists, so maybe Kim was explaining that could be why Christina is kind of latching on to Naliani. But I mean, to me, from outside looking in, all these women seem to have a rich history of some sort here and there, right? Abigail, I think, knew Davina from before. I think they've crossed paths with the twins. Kim clearly is besties with the twins. Who else? Davina, who else? Lenore, of course, is known to most of them. But the only person who I feel came into this without any knowledge or like relationship with anyone is Christina. She came in as a lone wolf, like she didn't know nobody from a can of paint, which is why I feel it's part of the reason she's struggling with the group. It was interesting that the twins also kind of gave a diagnosis of some sorts and said she's needs some medication, and I think was it Losh or Resh? Christina called one of them and was seeking for advice on where to take her child for school. And you could see her say like, it seemed like Christina needed someone to just leave her because she's not equipped or able to care for her at the time, which is heartbreaking. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if to call this postpartum or just generally depression, because I don't know how long postpartum lasts. Christina's baby is already 2.5, or she said 18 months. I think 18 months. That's 1.5, going to 2. So I don't know how long postpartum lasts, if that's what it is. But the lady is going through a lot, including a nanny who's a no-show. Yeah, this scene also, Kim and the twins got to talking about the other ladies and what they think, or rather they wanted to know what Kim thinks of the other ladies. And one of the things that came out is that they all agreed that Abigail was looking like someone who's sitting on the fence. They were shocked, or rather perplexed, at the fact that despite Christina having left Abigail's event abruptly a couple of episodes back, Abigail was quite welcoming and friendly to her at Kim's cafe opening, brunch, lunch, or whatever that was. And they felt like she should have been putting, Christina on blast rather than siding with her or comforting her or whatever, yeah, or being kind to her. So they really got to, talk about all the ladies. I think they were okay with Davina. They were okay with which other lady? Asharia. They didn't really talk about Asharia. Maybe they did talk about Asharia, but it didn't make it on screen. But yeah, they talked about the ladies. Then we get to the scene, because last episode we saw Lenore and her son go for an aviation class. He's in aviation school, and he mentioned to his mom that he wants to have a birthday party and invite her friends and their kids. So now we get to the party, and wow, I mean, honestly guys, I cannot stress how gorgeous Lenore's family is. Her daughters flanking her on that scene, walking in slow motion. My goodness, those people are just a beautiful bunch of humans, physically. The sequins, I guess the theme was Miami chic. I don't know where sequins and Miami chic align, but I guess that was the interpretation for most of the ladies, including Lenore and one of her daughters, and Abigail, I think, came in some sequin look, and Natasha had some sequins, Davina had some sequins. It was mostly, sequins. The party looked like it was fun. The ladies looked like they were having a good time. The kids are there. I mean, the speeches. I mean, Lenore's kids and family are just, what can I say? I love them. They look really good on screen. And they're bringing a lot of layers to her storyline in terms of the fact that she has grown children. Yes, adult and grown, because I think her youngest is still in high school. But yeah, all the ladies show up, and then they segue into a holding area where it's just them. And this is where we get the crossover between Durban and Mommy Club, Sugar and Spice, because we got to see Maria and Neil are Lenore's guests, and they joined the group. And this is where the start gets popping, because Maria is coming with her crown of I've been on reality TV and I can advise you ladies, you need to be kind, you need to, allow her space to be, and, guide her and give her consideration and and being, all the wiser lady. But the ladies are like, first of all, who are you? I mean, fine, we get it. Are we supposed to treat you normally? Are we supposed to treat you like you have no idea or first clue about what we've experienced with this lady. Asharia was feeling some type of way and was not ready to forgive Christina just yet, despite Lenore opening up to the ladies and saying she's met up with Christina, and kind of they got to some kind of middle ground, and she got to understand, what Christina's deeper issues really are. And I guess it's one of those situations where I feel like Lenore is like the centerpiece, if I may say. And because she is, the group gravitates towards her opinion. And because she abruptly, kind of told the ladies that she met with Christina, and this seemed like maybe it was a day or two before this event, and the ladies are left sitting in their negative feelings towards Christina, and Lenore has moved past them, and they're all struggling to be like, oh, okay, so maybe we should catch up with your feelings or not. And Asharia was not ready to let it go. Kim is also a bit, skeptical to accept the apology. In fact, Asharia says she's owed an apology. She didn't get one. But yeah, Lenore is like, I'm over it. Maria talking about you guys, none of you are medical, medical practitioners, and shouldn't be diagnosing. And now she's like, no, honey, I am, what is it? What therapist? Gosh, I keep forgetting. Occupational therapist, and I am equipped. And that clap back was like, zing, zap, boom. And I was just like, also, did you catch the every time the camera caught, or rather there was one major time the camera caught Neil before they moved to the holding area, and he looked like he was eyeballing somebody, and I'm like, dude always looks like he's ready for a fight of some sort. Anyway, when the ladies were chit-chatting, I like the way Lenore's husband came and took him away from the ladies, because I guess the ladies were feeling like, oh, there's a man. And Neil can rumble in the ring and in the mud with the ladies. He doesn't give a toot, he'll get down and dirty. So it's good he was whisked away for a bit, and the ladies got to have their own time and talk about their own things and get into their own, whatever, back and forth, right? But yeah, I like the way Losh put Maria in her place, despite Maria feeling like she's coming in as the expert. And the shade in the confessionals, Abigail was like, Maria was clearly briefed about everything. Well, she wasn't briefed that the twins are occupational therapists. And obviously the twins, rather Losh, felt some type of way about, the attitude Maria was coming with. Yeah, so that was rather interesting, and it seemed like they were asked to leave politely, because they left mid-scene, and it's okay. I mean, no harm, no foul. Oh, guys, I forgot to do something. I forgot to rate the outfits. I mean, I'll say my best was Natasha. I like the Miami, is a beach vibe. I like the take on the bikini, and she got the body to pull it off. Though, I mean, there's kids over there, so I don't know if that was the appropriate attire. If it was an adults-only event, I guess that would have been really, really, a look. It was a look, nevertheless. I liked Asharia's. It was really a really striking gown, but not for the occasion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was okay. Who else's was good? Lenore's was okay. It wasn't like, Kim looked really good. I liked the fact that she was rocking that mini dress with the bump and the heels. She looked really cute. She was carrying her pregnancy belly so well, so cute. Loved it. But my top was of course Natasha. No, the girls, yeah, cute bodycon. They have nice bodies, cute. Yeah, Abigail, it was okay. Really, my top, like I said, Natasha. Yeah, I think then that scene wrapped up with the twins telling the ladies that they want to do a bear it all, something like that event, a makeup tutorial event, and they wanted the ladies to come makeup free. And you could see Asharia looking a bit and Natasha looking nervous, and Natasha even in the confessionals was like, I am not attending this, no way I'm coming bare. I think even Asharia, but let's see how that goes next week. Obviously, well, women who are used to being on TV are used to having makeup on. Personally, even right now, I'm using a filter, to look not so like, plain Jane, but I don't have a stitch of makeup on except eyebrows and lip balm, pretty much. And that's how I rock my day-to-day look mostly. I do not put foundation, powder, nothing. I'm plain Jane. I don't mind. I like to let my skin breathe. I just put on makeup on special occasions. So it'll be interesting to see how the ladies, pull up to that event. Then we saw Resh and meet her friend Lee, another lady who probably is being given a soft launch into the show. Very opinionated, seems older than most of the ladies. Her sons are come to play paddle with Resh's son and I guess another friend. And yeah, they get to talking and Resh is just, talking to her and updating her on the group and Christina and, everything that's been going down. That scene didn't have much consequence. It was inconsequential to me. It was like one of those things where we could have done without it. But maybe they want to introduce Lee softly into the group. Now, the one thing, and I keep asking, is what's the drama and the beef between Natasha and Naliani? Will these two come to the reunion? Maybe that's why we'll get to understand, because at this point, they just keep throwing jabs and shade at each other in the confessionals, but never face to face. Yeah, that's it for my review, guys. That's pretty much the episode, and definitely we will be back with another review for the next episode, and my next upload will be on Nairich last week's episode because I haven't caught up with that. But I'll wish you guys a good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Have an amazing week ahead, and we'll catch you on my next YouTube. For now, I'll say bye.